Champagnat was born on the 20th of May 1789 in the village of La Rosie, France. Being taught by his mother about the Virgin Mary, he was a very religious young boy. His dream was one day become a priest. He entered seminary school in 1805, but he failed. He failed the first time, but his mother told him she would teach him more about God. On the 22nd of July 1816, he was finally ordained a priest. At the age of 51, his time came to an end. He was diagnosed with a cancer, till now still unknown. Project-based learning is a teaching method in which children form up as a group and do projects which helps them with their learning. Sometimes they are physical projects and mental projects. The project requires communication, collaboration, setting goals, and self-management. It is framed around a meaningful problem or question waiting to be solved at an appropriate level of challenge.
Parents should call the school on the number 98487111 in the morning for their child's absence before 8:30 a.m. You need a note to give to your homeroom teacher when you return to school. A student can only leave the school for the rest of the day if a letter from the parent or guardian has been presented and signed by the year coordinator during homeroom. The student must show the signed letter and sign out at the front office. Students have to tell the teachers if they cannot attend pre-arranged activities. Some examples could include sports training after school.
The Aboriginal Land Rights Act in 1976 was the first attempt by an Australian government to recognise the Aboriginals as the owners of the land of Australia and put into the law the rights of the Aboriginals just like any other person. This was a very significant time in Australian history. Aboriginals are now treated with respect and can now live without having to be treated like outcasts to society.
Parramatta Marist is the oldest Catholic school in Australia, with a long tradition spanning over 190 years. Parramatta Marist was founded by Father John Terry in 1820. The 1880s were an important phase for Parramatta Marist, and during this time there were 250 enrolments. In 1918, the original building was demolished for a new building. In the 1920s to the 1930s, the popularity began to grow at Parramatta Marist, and they started to struggle for room accommodation. To the end of the 19th century and early 2000s, the Parramatta Marist started to thrive and produce a reputation of specialising in all-round boys education in Western Sydney.